So Lloyd, we're here at the American Diabetes Association conference in New Orleans, Louisiana. Hard to say today. And I was curious to get your thoughts on the state of the treatment scenario with obesity drugs. I mean, we know for sure that prices are coming down, which means there'll be expanded use of these drugs. But we also know that the industry is facing serious headwinds that none of the big pharmaceuticals seem to be addressing. And we know that the discontinuation rates are sky high for these GLP-1 drugs. I just want to get your thoughts on where do you see this market opportunity? Where's the current market heading, and where ought to be we focus?
Michael, you asked a very good question.
Thank you.
I think the industry for obesity treatment is facing tremendous headwind. And as you know, GLP-1, including semaglutide, tirzepatide, carry significant adverse events, including nausea. 40% of GLP drug users suffering from nausea, about 30+% vomiting, constipation, and numerous adverse events. That's why more than 50% people use GLP-1 discontinue after 12 months, and about more than 80% discontinue after 2 years. And these are people with obesity without type 2 diabetics. If you take into consideration type 2 diabetics, even more than 85% people drop out because the adverse event are very severe. So the question is, what happened to them? Who take care of them? The question is, GLP-1, what next? What next is very uncertain, because today, along with losing weight, they're also losing muscle mass. About 1/3 of the loss of weight came from muscle. So now, if you lose 30 pounds of body weight over a year, you're losing 10 pounds of muscle mass over the period of time.
That's a lot, especially for an older population. That becomes a critical problem.
That's right. Losing muscle is not fun because it takes a long time to gain muscle back. You got to exercise, you have to drink a lot of protein, and so on and so on. But it's very difficult to bring the muscle strength back, particularly you say older people, right? So this is a serious problem.
Yeah.
So the industry faced a tremendous dilemma. On one hand, you help people losing weight, and then after a couple of years, you abandon them. You say something about the business with 80% customer.
Yes, but what happens when they stop taking a GLP-1 drug?
They gain weight.
Huh.
They gain weight. They up and they gain weight, and then they losing body weight, losing muscle. When they stop, majority of them gain weight again, but they not increase muscle strength.
That's a problem. And the big pharmaceutical companies don't seem to be addressing that. Can you?
They're not able to address because they don't have any solution. Their drug only designed to help people losing weight. Along with losing weight, they lose muscle strength and carry a lot of adverse events, and that's it. So people come and cycle every couple of years. So as mentioned again, today, at 80 even today, there are about 16 million people have ever used GLP and they drop out. So about 31 million people currently use GLP. So half of it is discontinued. So they stand there and nobody take care of them. So it's truly unmet need.
And if you know what we're seeing, these GLP-1 drug prices are coming down, that indicates that there are going to be a lot more people using this drug, which means there are going to be a lot more people discontinuing. I'm curious as to why you think the industry is not focusing on a maintenance solution. I mean, I know Biomed Industries has a very strong probably the only one currently that can focus on the maintenance that has no side effects, and you could take literally for the rest of your life if you wanted. So why isn't anyone else doing this?
I think it's a very good question, and you identify a tremendous opportunity for compliance. There is a opportunity for take care of the patient, particularly follow-on maintenance. In fact, as you know, obesity is a chronic disease.
Yes.
It's not a acute.
Right.
It takes a long time to help the patient gain weight or lose weight, of course. Gain muscle back is a big challenge. So I think let's focus about how we can help to maintain the weight they lose and also help them to maintain holistic health. We talk about the good health. Losing weight is part of it, but losing weight is not everything we're looking for. We're looking for a holistic solution. In fact, our studies show that obesity is intertwined with neurodegenerative diseases and also related to cardiovascular diseases. So three things intertwined together. In fact, myself along with our team propose a hypothesis, actually a theory. We call it unified theory of neurodegenerative diseases, metabolic, and cardiovascular diseases. There are three chronic diseases: the brain, metabolic, and the heart all joined together. So it's very difficult to just solve one problem without looking other issues, such as the heart, such as the brain problem, right? So having said that, let's go back to how to maintain the weight loss. Right? I think there's tremendous opportunity for company like us to serve the last opportunity. In fact, we can potentially capture the entire market. 50 million people
Right.
off and on, and they all been experienced with GP1. And this is a big market for company like us to capture.
And you look at worldwide, you're talking about a much, much larger number.